Hi, Mike Hayes. I'm the Director of Viticulture and Chief Winemaker here at Sirime Wines, up on the Granite Belt and in Mount Cotton, Brisbane.
And tell us a little bit about the wine industry in the Granite Belt in Queensland.
1871 it began, and it was by an Italian Catholic priest that came over. It was probably bulk wine right up until 1968 and 69, and then we started growing a few of the traditional French varieties. In the last 15 to 20 years, we've concentrated on emerging varieties, and it's really important, and I believe that the future of the granitic soils to be able to handle the Italian variants in both white and red, particularly from the northern Italian regions. And I think the Fianos, and in particular the Lagranges, the Marzeminos, the Torredigos, the Nociolos, they're the varieties that we'll be all looking towards in the future.
And you were telling us about your trip around Europe.
Yeah, I was very fortunate. I got awarded a Churchill Fellowship where I went through 15 countries, 50 wine regions, and researched 650 varieties to have a look at varieties that were autochthonous and that could handle climatic variability as our climate changes. Bring them back here, and we've started a Vineyard of the Future concept, which is at the Queensland College of Wine Tourism in Stanthorpe on the Granite Belt, where I have over 70 to 80 varieties. We're looking at getting 120 varieties from a plethora of different climatic conditions globally. So we're looking at varieties like Saperavi from Georgia, Petit Monson from Jurançon, Tintucao and Touriga Nacional from way down in the southern Alentejo, Tempranillo, and varieties again like Viognier, which are traditional, some more Italians, Nero d'Avola, and Garganega, Pecorino, Montepulciano, and it goes on and on.
And are you saying then that you are hoping to bring these new varieties to Australia to represent well with the new climate in climate change?
Exactly. It's here, it's happening, whether it's anthropogenically charged or whether it's naturally occurring. Climate change is here. Get real, get with it, start changing, start drought proofing your vineyards, start looking at varieties that have got the bunch architecture, the vine architecture. More importantly, come from regions over in Europe that are either very hot, very wet, very moist or very cold, and we have to develop our own identity. 8,000 varieties in the world. My goodness, we're going to be having fun over the next 20 to 50 years researching a lot of these.
And how does that jive with Australia's image as a producer of big, bold reds then?
Well, I'm seeing the market change incredibly. We're not seeing the young people, I'm talking 19 to 27, they're after, what they are after in particular at the present time, they're after medium-bodied reds. They're not after your big 15 to 16% fruit bomb, high alcohol Shirazes and Cabernets. That's all gone. They want these beautiful, developed, medium-style wines which are texturally diverse and food enhanced.
That's great. And just toot your own horn for us and tell us a little bit about your accolades and experiences.
I'm very fortunate. Passed my master's degree. I started out, I'm the youngest of 9 kids, Irish background. I left school after grade 10, so I was 15 years of age, and started chipping weeds out of a vineyard. And I went back to school and ended up getting a master's degree and doing doctorates. I also hold a Churchill Fellowship where I just explained about touring. Very fortunate, 2017 I got awarded Australian Winemaker of the Year from the Society of Viticulture and Oenology. I'm a professional alumnus of the year from the University of Southern Queensland. I've been awarded Queensland Winemaker of the Year twice, Queensland Viticulturist of the Year once, and I've got gold medals for 23 different varieties and currently hold nearly 200 gold medals for my winemaking in the last 14 years. So I've been very, very fortunate. I love what I do and I do what I love, and my dreams have come true.
Thank you very much. We're happy to be here on the Wine Media Conference excursion.
And we're happy to have you. Thanks again.